Hello and welcome back to the Technically Speaking podcast. I'm your host. I nearly says I'm your host Shay. I'm your host Ethan. Joined as always by Shay.
Hello, everybody.
I'm your host Shay, joined by Ethan. Wait, no. That was on purpose.
Oh yeah, that's what they were. Oh, I can't speak. Oh,
Neither
it's
can
all
I.
gone terribly wrong.
Neither can I.
This is the worst intro we've ever done.
But anyway, we're rolling with it because we're recording this literally hours before it goes out. So,
yes.
So today we're
going to put on my editing shoes.
Oh no, the slippers. So today we're going to be talking about the Pixel 8, which is either about to come out or has just came out, depending on when you watch this.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about kitting out the car with gadgets, not their modifications. We're not boy racers here.
Getting out the car.
Kitting out the car because
you know yourself.
Mr. Shay is about to hit the roads once more.
Fingers bloody crossed. Hopefully for more than 2 weeks this time.
He's got a new car so it doesn't blow up.
Oh.
And AI news, so a wee quick segment at the very end.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, let's get into it.
So anyway, to start us off today, on episode 27 of the podcast, Ethan, we're nearing 30.
Yeah.
Nearing 30. By
so
God.
am I.
So am I.
And you're
we're starting off... I know, right? God, I'm nearly 40 probably. So yeah, we're starting off with the Pixel 8, so we are.
What? Is that a phone that's not me talking about the iPhone 15?
I think... Is this the first?
Is it past?
Oh my God. I think the world's ending. I hear it crumbling around me.
Shay's long awaited Pixel 8.
Oh yes, I hope it's going to be good. It looks pretty decent from the specs I'm about to tell you all, and some of the nice little features they've added to it. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. So first off, I want to talk a bit about the features because that's what kind of gets me a bit more excited. Because reading specs is good and all, but
that's more
it can get a bit boring. I think for me personally, it can get a bit boring. But one thing that I love as an editor is they've actually got a built-in denoise option now for whenever you record videos on your Google Pixel. So for those who don't know what a denoise is, basically it's a sort of AI system that works. It basically works out what audio you would like to keep and what is background audio that you don't want, and it will block out the background audio. And you can change the settings on it to be really harsh or really light. If there's not much background noise, you don't need it to be harsh because you won't hear it. But if there's a lot of background noise, you're in a busy place or whatever, it cuts it all out. It's really exactly a denoise. It's a beautiful little tool. I use it every time I do editing. It's fantastic.
Question about the denoise: have they implemented it into when you're actually on the phone?
That I'm not sure. The only thing, well, the example they gave was they took a recording of a guy playing music in like a city centre, and then they used the denoise to cut out all the talking and the traffic and the walking in the background, and you could hear his music very clearly. That's it. That's all we know so far.
Yeah,
so it could be, but I couldn't say yay or nay.
Could actually be really useful to have it while you're on the phone.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah,
especially when you have an annoying to spell surname.
What? E for echo. What?
That enrages me whenever like, can you do it in phonetics? No. Just listen.
No, I'm not in the military.
Don't know that alphabet.
So the Google Pixel 8 and Pro are going to come with a pretty good camera. Duh. Of course it is. It's a modern phone. It needs to be a phone second, a camera first. So it's going to be amazing whether we like it or not. Another cool wee thing that I saw on their video that they put out for it was safety check. So Ethan, you were talking a bit about before that basically you want to set up a system check-in, is it called?
Yeah, check-in.
Basically, whenever you get back to your house after driving away from your girlfriend's house, it will message her and say, I made it home safe, don't need to worry. Mm-hmm. It seems to sort of be the same thing, or at least it's a feature inside of Safety Check, because I did see you could do emergency calls and stuff with it. So basically, you say, I'm leaving now. I should be there in 30 minutes. And Safety Check will set a timer for 30 minutes. And then if you're there in time, you press I'm okay, and it will send a message to whoever your emergency contact is saying, I've made it home okay. No need to call the police. Which is quite cool. I quite like that.
I don't think it's ready for Belfast traffic.
I don't think so, no. I mean, if you're doing this in LA, you're not going to be home in time a lot. But it's still a cool little thing that I think is new. I've never seen it before on a Google phone.
I've never seen it.
It's cool.
It's very similar to the Apple one, but it's done a wee bit differently. I think I prefer the Apple one.
Yeah, of course you would.
I just like it. It's more because it's like don't text when you're there safe. It just means that I don't have to now.
Yeah.
I've automated it as much as I can.
True that. But yeah, no, I quite like that they've added that. Which is good. The other thing that, I mean, we kind of made a bit of fun of it, me and Ethan. The Pro version has a built-in thermometer, contactless thermometer.
Useless.
Which is cool. A lot of people, originally, whenever they talked about it, when they like early release notes and stuff, like a good few months ago, they were like, oh, it can be used to do your body temperature and stuff. Right now, as it is, they can't because they haven't been approved by the US Food and Drug Administration, but it can still measure temperature of like fabrics and water and your food and stuff like that. So I don't really see a point.
It's so that you don't have to go like, where you have to like blow it and then you go hot, 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 hot.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it's so you don't have to do that. You just look at it and it goes -4 and you're like, yes, that is safety.
What oh god, I'm dying now. What temperature is my glass of water? Probably 5. All right, fair enough. I'll believe it. I just don't see much of a point. It's a bit of a gimmick, I think.
Useless. I can't see why I would ever use it.
No, me neither.
Because it'll probably even tell the surface temperature as well. So it's not even like you could be like, oh, is the middle of that cooked?
That is the thing as well. Yeah, you can't even use it as like a proper thermometer for food or anything. I wouldn't trust it with food if I was making stuff. No harm. No, I wouldn't bloody trust it. But no, yeah, bit of a gimmick, bit of a thing to make fun of. I think. They're probably not going to use it. Still probably going to buy the Pro, but not going to use it. I don't think.
I remember it being marketed as like mothers can now check on their babies.
Well, no, you can't because it's not been approved yet. Once it's approved, sure, maybe it'll be useful for some people, but it's not approved yet.
What's going to stop someone from using it on themselves?
I don't know. That's what well, the thing is, I did see, basically, you have to choose what, basically, texture or, like, surface it is. So I'm assuming if you choose...
I could put myself in as, like, a chicken?
Basically, yeah. And it will tell you the wrong temperature because you're not actually a chicken.
But it's pretty similar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what's stopping me from just measuring my body temperature? Like it's still an option. It's just not going to be as accurate.
Also, why is it less accurate if it's looking at a chicken? Because surely it's reading the heat.
The heat's not going to change. I have absolutely no idea. This is what I've been reading. I have no idea. Like I said, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of a gimmick. I don't get it.
Definitely,
I really don't get it.
I definitely want to play with that.
If it's okay, mate. Once I get mine, we can have all the fun in the world. All the fun in the world. By the way, on the boring stuff, pixelate specs. Duh. It's got a 7.2-inch display. It's not bad.
6.2 inch.
That's the one. 62-inch display. Don't you worry about that. 120 hertz display. Refresh rate.
This is the Pro specs, by the way.
Yes, it is. This wording put me off on the Google website. Up to 1,400 nits HDR. And then it can go up to 2,000 nits at peak brightness.
Which means it's not going to go up to that. It can reach that, but it won't.
It can reach that, but it won't.
So you said your camera can be 50 megapixel, but we're only going to let you use one.
Damn right. You can get it in either 128 or 256 gig storage.
Disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of looked at it, but really,
The-
that's your two options.
The world's going towards a 256 gig standard. Like the
Yeah.
iPhone Pro 14 Pro, the iPhone 15 Pro Max, 256 gig is standard. Every Samsung, pretty much the S23 range is 256 gig standard.
Yeah.
Why is Apple and Google dragging their feet here a wee bit?
I really don't know. It is a bit strange because, as you already correct, everyone else is going bigger.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit weird that they're
Even Apple.
Even Apple of all things.
But you know what? Apple's revenue doesn't come as much from paying for storage as Google does.
There you go. There's your reason, kids. Buy Apple. Don't do that. It's a terrible idea.
I would.
Never goes well.
Recommend
I know
it.
you would. Of course you would. You're not biased at all, though, are you?
I am not. You're biased too.
I am. Yeah, I know I am. This is,
I'm an
by the way,
independent reviewer.
this is actually just the normal Pixel 8 specs.
Oh, is it?
I haven't even written down the Pixel 8 Pro specs. I completely forgot, but I have them on hand, so we can talk about those in a minute. But yeah, this is the normal Pixel 8. So that's storage.
Pixel 8 Pro 256 is standard?
No. 128 is the minimum, but you can get it in 512.
Yeah, so what we said still stands. We're good.
Costs a bit extra, but yes, you can get it in a bigger storage. Also, I really actually quite like that blue they've got. just have a look at it. Oh, you can't get the 512 in the blue color.
How strange.
Or the porcelain. What?
Because it'll only be the black, because not many people will buy that size of a.
Oh, okay. I'm literally on the Google store at the moment. That's terrible. I hate that. I mean, the black is nice. I'll probably buy the black because, of course, I will. So that's the storage on the Pixel 8. It does have the Google Tensor G3, which we already kind of knew.
New chip.
It's got the Titan M2 security processor.
I'm pretty sure that's the same security processor as the 7.
Is it? Might be.
Yeah, because I remember it being
Very well
G2 and M2. Maybe.
Oh, do you know that? I think you're right. Yeah, I think I remember that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, we didn't have a podcast whenever that came out last year.
As long as it works, I don't really care. The rear camera. Sorry, it's got 2 rear cameras because, of course, it's got. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised it have 7, to be honest. It's got a 50 megapixel octa-PD wide camera, which can super res zoom up to 8 times, which is quite nice. Probably not going to use it. It's got a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and it autofocuses. Sure. And the front camera is a 10.5 megapixel dual PD selfie camera.
That's kind of subpar. A lot of them are really. Well, yeah. A 12 at the minute, I think, is the sort of standard for most.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of. I think
not bad, though.
They do seem to be relying a lot on AI.
Yeah, it is
with this phone. Yeah, exactly. Literally, the end of the video I watched literally is we're Google, we do AI. I was like, wow, okay, a bit on the nose, but okay. Fair enough. Pixel 8 Pro then, shall we do a bit of that?
But actually, just what's different? What's the main upgrades?
What's the main upgrades from the Pro, or sorry, the normal from the Pro?
Yeah.
So we've got a bigger display. It's a 6.7 inch rather than a 6.2.
Is it still curved? Pixels are always curved for the Pro.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So that's a negative.
120 hertz display, so it's same hertz display. It can the nits are different. So 1600 nits on HDR and up to 2400 nits on peak brightness.
Not bad. I would say, by the way, the display on the Pixel 8 is 60 hertz to 120 hertz.
Yes.
I would say that it'll be 60 hertz by default, and you actually have to go into settings to turn it to 120 hertz.
It's a bit weird on the Pro. The Pro actually has its display is between 1 and 120 hertz.
Well, that's excellent.
I don't know why you would set your hertz to 1, but okay. I'm not gonna complain. It does have 4 more gigabytes of RAM in it. It goes from 8 to 12 gigabytes. Obviously, you can get it in the 512GB storage, which you talked about before.
And then
The same
chips.
Google Tensor G3 chip, and the same Titan M2 chip.
I
Yep,
think
you
this
get
is
VPN stuff.
this is where Google goes wrong a lot of the time. I feel is like, why would you ever go for the Pro, whatever? Like, the 8, the regular one, like the 7. Literally, the only real difference between the 7 and the 7 Pro was like a zoom in feature.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's mostly the same on this,
Yeah.
lad. I
yeah,
think
even the
they're
camera was the same,
spot on.
like quality.
So yeah, the big differences I'm seeing here is going to be the cameras. So it has the same 50 megapixel octa-PD wide camera on the back. That's it. It's the exact same thing. But
Yeah,
it also
so
has a
same
48
lens
megapixel
shooter.
quad PD ultra wide camera with autofocus.
Mhm.
So that is something. That's a bit different. Well, it's an extra 36 megapixels compared to the ultra wide on the 8, the normal.
Yeah,
So it's a good bit better. But it also has a 48 megapixel quad PD telephoto camera on the back as well.
which is just for zooming in.
Yeah, exactly.
so
So that's a difference. And it looks like it has the exact same front camera. Yep, exact same front camera.
yeah, so to be honest with you, do you see the jump from 12 megapixel to 40 megapixel?
Yeah.
I don't think it's too drastic, personally,
No?
right? Because iPhones for ages were 12 megapixel,
Mm-hmm.
but they still took nice photo. You know, like iPhone cameras were always toted
Yeah.
to be really nice. So, like, unless I'm misremembering the megapixels, which I probably am, but I don't think, because even like Samsung's, right, just to tell you about the megapixel, really, whenever you come to a camera sensor on a phone, I don't really look at the megapixel. I look at the size of the sensor, because the more size, the bigger the sensor, the more light it'll let in, right?
Mhm.
That's my quick guide to that.
Yeah.
The Samsung cameras are 100 megapixels. My
Right.
camera on my phone, Shay, is 48 megapixels.
Yeah.
When I had the Ultra, compared to them photos on this phone, which would you say is better?
Samsung.
Would you?
I don't know. Don't really choose one, so I choose one.
I think it's the iPhone, personally.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know, they make better use of the megapixels that's in there, so I think camera-wise comes more down to tweaking and digital.
Yeah, it's
know,
all about
being
how
able
many
to-
you have. It's about the quality of them.
Yeah, which both of them will have the exact same tweaking.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, is it really that major?
Yeah.
Especially for
So
an
I think-
ultra wide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the last thing is the price.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a
how
good
much are
price.
going to sting you?
Right, so for the normal Pixel 8, for the 128 gigabyte, it's £699.
Ooh.
For the 256, it's £759.
Pretty big jump.
For
Oh,
the
wait, no,
Google
it's not
Pixel
real.
8 Pro, for the Pro, the 100 it starts at £999.
I think that's a price jump from last year, because I believe they started at 899.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's about £100 jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 128 gigabytes, £999. Or the 256 gig Pixel 8 Pro, £1,059. And for the 512, which you can only get in Obsidian, £1,179.
Yeah.
Eh?
I still don't think it's on quality. Like, it's not the same pinnacle as like an S23 Ultra or a iPhone Pro Max. You know, like a
Don't think
Samsung
so, no.
Ultra, S series Ultra, or a Pro Max. I
Yeah.
think it's like sort of in between them and the regular,
Mm-hmm.
like the S23 Plus, or you know, the regular iPhone for the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still
I
think
get you.
spec wise. I still
I think
phones.
I'm still going to get one.
Hmm.
It also means I can show it off a bit on the podcast here whenever whenever I played about with it for a bit.
Yeah, well, I will
'Cause
get to
you
play
never
about
know.
with it because it's me.
Yeah, exactly. Because I do want to give it a go. I want to see what it's like. I want to see if it might surprise me because I'm
Yeah.
really not too overwhelmed here. It's a bit it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like the Pro and the 8 it's fine. I would definitely be more tempted by the 8 just because of the price.
Yeah.
It's much better for what you're getting. The Pro seems a bit. What's really the point?
Thing. It's the opposite of Apple. Apple make their Pro phones really over-engineered. Like for the 14, this is especially true. 15 not so much, but the 14, the Pro phones were so much emphasis was given to them that the 14 and the 13 are basically the same phone.
Yeah.
Whereas Google make so many make the regular one just seems so good that why would you go for the Pro?
That's the thing, yeah. The regular one is I wouldn't say it's so good, but it's so fine. The Pixel 8 Pro just isn't really.
It's still good.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's still good. It's Pixel 8 Pro. There's not much of a point.
No.
I mean, as you say, Ethan, you're a bit extra. I also am a bit extra. I'm probably gonna splash the cash and get the Pro. Mainly because I'll be honest, I really want to make fun of the thermometer.
Mainly
because
he has cash to splash.
I wish I had cash to splash. Trust me, I wish. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's about all the news for the Pixel 8.
Very good. Now, speaking of splashing the cash, Shay. You're getting a new car. Well, you have a new car.
I have a new car, just need to get insured.
What are you going to kit your car out with, gadget-wise? We're not talking about modifications here. We're not that Northern Irish.
Oh, no. We're not getting We're not getting bloody RGB strips under or anything like that. Jesus, no.
No.
So first thing I'm doing is we're sticking some red diesel in it. Wait, never mind. Can't talk about that.
You ever notice it's always red diesel in white cars, so it's so noticeable.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. The reek that comes out of the back of them. Dear God, it's so Northern Irish, isn't it? The reek comes out of the back. Arr, boy, Jesus.
Splash that cash.
Splash that cash. Oh God. So first off, I'm gonna get the what's the wireless radio receiver that you can play music from if you don't have an aux cord.
FM transmitter.
FM transmitter. That's the one. I did that in a very roundabout way, didn't I? I'm going to get one of those because I listen to music or audiobooks all the time. I think I can't live without them. I have one in my old car that I'm just going to take from it.
Oh, that's great.
Apart from that, I'm probably going to get... Does Google have its own... You know how you Apple boys have the wireless charging thing? MagSafe, that's the one. Does Android have a version?
Not yet.
Damn,
we talked about this on a podcast. They're getting the magnetic thing, but it's not going to come in time for the Google Pixel.
God damn it, Google! One bloody job.
I do have one of the rings that you can put on your phone. You like my car holder, phone holder, don't you?
I do. Yeah, it's quite nice.
It's a MagSafe wireless charger that holds my phone there and then air conditions it so it cools it.
I know, you're so extra.
I have another phone holder now as well.
Of course you was. It for the passenger?
No,
or is one for your personal phone and one for your work phone?
Kinda.
Oh my God.
One's for my actual phone that I use, and then the wee Samsung that I had for this podcast. I was like, I wonder what use I could get out of this. So Google Maps is better on Android than it is Apple, so now I use it for Google Maps in the car.
You have a phone just for Google Maps?
Why not?
Oh my God.
Why not? But it's actually really nice because it means now I can use Siri instead of the terrible inbuilt voice control thing in the Hyundai.
Yeah. That is fair. Apart from the FM transmitter,
we phone holder.
A wee phone holder and probably a dash cam.
Dash cam's the one thing I don't have. You would expect me to have a dash cam.
I'm a paranoid person, so I'm getting a dash cam. I'm gonna make sure that if I'm in a crash, that I was not the problem. Apart from that, I
dash
think
cam
that's
doesn't mean you're not the problem. Because maybe sometimes prove that
well,
you are the.
yes, but by that point, I won't have a dash cam as far as the police know.
You'll not have had a memory card.
No. Oh, sorry, I didn't record any of that. Apart from that, I think that's about it.
Do you want to hear my most recent car gadget?
Oh, of course.
So it was my birthday recently. I got a car box from my lovely partner.
Mm-hmm.
And included in that was car bins.
Car bins?
Yeah, so bins, like wee tiny bins with wee tiny bin bags to put in the what do you call them things? The wee cubbies that you normally put like a big water bottle in a car.
Oh,
And the door bins.
Helmet holder.
The door
no,
bins.
wait, that's a race car thing. Door bin, yeah, we'll go with that.
You put them in there, and then it's like a wee rubbish can because I like to eat like wee like Werther's originals and stuff when I drive. That I don't know where to put the rubber.
Okay,
This is my latest car gadget.
That's nice.
I've also invested in a really nice microfiber cloth to wipe down the car.
Oh, I love a good microfiber cloth, mate.
I have a spare one if you want one.
Oh, mate, I've got several.
Don't
Don't you worry.
And then I've also invested in a new wee pouch from Tom Talk. Really nice.
Oh,
to keep all my cables in my car nice and organised.
Ooh.
Ah.
Nice indeed.
Nice.
You're such an organised man, aren't you?
Yeah, and immediately I put it all in there, all looked amazing. I put it in. Straight away, girlfriend got the car, hunted for the aux cord, ripped everything out of it.
Oh, get rid of her.
No.
Just get rid of her.
No.
That is disgusting.
I know. It was literally the night of. But no. What would you consider like a wee door bin?
I'd like a wee door bin. I've literally never heard of them, but I would quite like a wee door bin.
No, you can get them for the cup holder as well, but I thought that's a waste.
Yeah, no, you put cups in that.
Yeah.
You're going to drink from that, come on. But surprisingly, I'm not even though I'm a thick boy, and I love a good snack, I don't like eating or drinking in the car. Unless it's a greasy takeaway after a very heavy night of drinking, which then I will eat it in a public toilet if I need to.
Do you mean while you're driving or like in the car in general?
Both. Even if I'm just in the passenger seat, I'm not a snacker for some reason.
No.
I just don't have the appetite, but especially whenever I'm driving, hunger doesn't bother me for some reason.
When I'm going about the town, I'm not too bad at like snacking. But it makes it where there's original, so it's more just something to do.
Exactly, just boredom.
But like if you're stuck in traffic or something, gives you something to
do. I get you.
Does your
a wee door bin would interest me so?
A wee door bin?
You yourself.
You need to get a box for the boot of the car as well.
Oh, you're done.
Put all your adult reusable shopping bags in. Your bags for life.
I don't have any yet.
It's terrible. I have one.
I've been an adult for 3 years.
And not a bag for life to be seen.
Yet to have a bag for life now.
Oh, I have one.
But see, the thing is, I have bought bags for life, but I always give them to my mum because I don't use them. I only shop for myself once a year.
And it's when I have discount.
Yeah, exactly. It's whenever you have discount.
Fun fact, we had more discount this year.
Oh, you saucy bigs.
I have one bag for life, and it's from Sainsbury's. I never shop in Sainsbury's, but it had an elephant on it.
Oh,
so I wanted it.
I know the one.
Yeah. So yeah.
How did you get it if you don't shop at Sainsbury's?
I had to go there for something. I think there was traffic by the petrol station. I could be just sitting it. And I thought, go into Sainsbury's here.
You were forcefully rerouted then.
Go into Sainsbury's. I think I bought milk or something. I needed to buy my sister milk or something, and I was like, "Oh, I'll get it at the Spar." And I see the traffic. I'm just going to go to Sainsbury's, and hopefully by the time.
That's fair.
But it was good. What does your car not have like an aux cord or Bluetooth in it?
No, my
Neither.
car's too old.
What age is your car?
The last one I had was a 2009. And this one I've got is a 2010, but it also doesn't have an aux or Bluetooth.
He's made the mistake of buying the same car again, by the way.
Yeah, well, it was cheap. Okay.
I've had three
cheap.
different cars in 3 different years.
Yeah, well, I've had 2 different cars in 1 year, so check me, atheist. Oh, yeah, no.
No.
I mean, as far as I know, I'll be honest, I've obviously I haven't been able to drive it yet because I'm not insured. It's up with my dad's currently, so I haven't got access to it. I didn't actually look for an aux cord. So there very well could be one, but I don't think so. I did have a little look, and I couldn't see one, so I don't know. Even if there isn't one, I've got one in my old one, so it's not really that big of a deal for me.
You also got to keep anti-back wipes in the car, by the way. It's the top tip.
Do I?
Yeah. What you call? I once spilled a. Well, you don't actually like to eat or drink in the car, so you're a weirdo. But I spilled the.
I'm a weirdo. Says you.
What?
You're a weirdo.
You gotta keep that in the car, because if you spill like a Coke or anything, straight away get the stickiness gone, because you're gonna tolerate it because you're not in the car long enough and it won't affect you. You gotta deal with it straight away.
Then you go on a long drive at one point, you're like, oh god,
and you're raging the whole way down.
Awful. Who spilled this stuff? Oh wait, yeah, it was me.
I got an ice scraper as well in my wee box.
Oh.
Yeah, I got an ice scraper. I'm trying to think of other we get. Oh, yeah, you have the customary. I have the customary dad sponge for when the window messes up.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
a necessity.
Yeah, I think I would love a Skoda, with all the sort of wee gadgets that are in a Skoda. It's a very me car.
Yeah, Skoda man.
Skoda. So what is
I could picture you driving a Skoda or a Volvo.
Not a Volvo.
Oh, you'd love a Volvo.
Not a Volvo.
Because you are the youngest old man ever. Because you are an old man at heart, but you're massively into tech. So the Skoda would give you a tech kick, but a Volvo was an old man car. So yeah, I could see you driving both. I
think my next car will be a hybrid.
A hybrid between a Volvo and a Skoda, yeah.
Hello.
It's got an aux cable and Bluetooth, but it's got an analog clock in it.
I hate that. Mercedes does that. I know. I only know one person with a Mercedes, and see, like, you're in their car, and it's like it doesn't even have numbers on the clock, but it's got Bluetooth. It pushes the seatbelt up so you don't have to reach behind to get it.
Yeah.
It has all these smart features, and yet it's like analog clock.
Analog clock because it's fancy.
It's not even. It looks tacky.
It's not fancy.
It looks like a place. Looks like a place. Or when they have the thing to dial, Mercedes also does this, they have the thing to dial numbers on the like what would be kind of like the controls button thing where a radio is in a car. I don't know what you call that, but
wouldn't be the dash. What would you call it? Center console?
No, because that's the place.
That's what the gear stick and stuff is, isn't it?
Yeah. So whatever that's called, where the radio normally is, or the screen.
Car terminology.
But yeah, I think to dial a number. Who's dialing numbers they don't know in a car? So kitting out the car, you get your car bins, your FM transmitter, your phone holder. That's the Shay guide to kitting out the car. Anything else?
And a dash cam in case you get into legal trouble. Oh,
and a dash cam. I didn't get a dash cam. Maybe we could review some dash cams.
Oh yeah, go for that. I know cameras. I can do camera well.
I don't think anything though will beat like just putting a GoPro.
Yeah, it's a thing. Well, nothing can beat a GoPro. GoPros are literally GoPros. They are the best. Put a GoPro on anything, it makes it better.
Yeah. So I think that's enough car talk.
Yay, car talk.
What was the segment they just go car stuff with Ethan?
Car stuff with Ethan, yes. That's what it was. Should have called it that again.
Yeah. Unfortunate. But AI stuff, go.
Yes, AI stuff. A little tiny thing just to finish this off. ChatGPT, owned by OpenAI, I don't know if they've recently bought DALL-E. I'm not too sure, but they acquired DALL-E, which was basically the original image maker for AI, until like Midjourney and stuff started popping up that kind of overshadowed it a bit. Basically, they bought DALL-E and they've actually incorporated it into ChatGPT, which is really cool. So you have both a text bot and an image bot. So you can literally ask ChatGPT, here is the text I have, make me an image. And it will use DALL-E inside of itself to make an image for you, which is amazing.
One-stop shop.
Damn right, no need for me to go to ChatGPT, type something out, and then go, right, now I need an image for it, and go back to Midjourney, and type in that. Just all in one place. Lovely.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Damn right. Making my life easier.
Good bit of news to end us off today.
Yeah, and a happy note.
Now we can plagiarise even easier.
Yay!
Which is good for everybody.
Plagiarizing, my favourite.
And on that note, you can find more of us in the link tree below. I think I've actually, by the way, I fixed my link tree.
Oh, did you?
Because it's been messed up for ages, but if you look at it now, it's short.
Oh, yeah.
It's no longer like half a page long for some reason.
Yeah, it's no longer Ethan's.type.
I fixed it. We couldn't fix it for ages. It just kept going like that really long. It got longer every time we tried to fix it. We fixed it. So, please use it now that it's been fixed. It's good.
Yeah, damn right.
Some tech recommendations on mine as well. Not just me.
Yeah, not just links.
Well, it's links, but to tech that I recommend.
Shh, they don't know that.
Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and catch you in the next one.
Bye.